Believe it or not, to take professional flash pictures, you do not need a camera with a hot shoe, and you don't need that big giant clunky flash trigger on top. I made a video about this before, but I'm going to make another one because people seem to forget sometimes. Like, I'd make a video about a camera and people would say, well, I'd like that camera, but I get it, but it doesn't have a hot shoe. What they don't remember is you can take professional flash pictures off camera flash with a camera that does not have a hot shoe. For example, here's a Sony a5100. It has a built-in flash, but it doesn't have a hot shoe. For example, there's the RX100. It has a built-in flash, but does not have a hot shoe. And then there's something like the little Lumix GM1. It has a built-in flash, but no hot shoe. So I'm going to take pictures with all three of these little pocket cameras with that professional flash right there with a softbox. And I'm going to show you what you can get. I'm going to use a AD100 because if you're going to use little cameras like this, I'm assuming you like small, like me, and you're going to have a small portable flash also. Now, the AD100 is the one I'm going to use. And the other thing is I'm not going to use it in high-speed sync. Now, a lot of people are addicted to high-speed sync. I think it's the way to go. I don't use it that much anymore, and here's why. I explained this in another video. You only get half the power if you're using high-speed sync. And you wear out the battery twice as fast, you get misfires, you overheat the flash. So it's a lot better to not use high-speed sync. Now, these cameras don't have high-speed sync. These little pocket cameras don't, so you really don't have a choice, but it's better to do it that way anyway. The 5100, the shutter flash sync is 1/160th. Believe it or not, on the RX100 Mark 7, the shutter flash sync speed is 1/2000th of a second. That's pretty amazing. And on the old Lumix cameras like the GM1, it's like 1/50th. But that's all you need to take pro pictures because a flash is like 1/1,000,000th of a second. You really don't need anything faster than that. So the secret is to all flashes, believe it or not, people forget about this. They have this red plastic stripe on there. That's a photocell. This is old school photography. This is not a wireless signal that makes this trigger. When you have it set for this, then anytime it senses a flash anywhere in the room, this will trigger the flash to go off. So what you do is you go into menu and you go down to photocell and you click either S1 or S2. Find which one works better for you in your situation, and that's it. You're ready to go. Now this thing, if it senses a flash anywhere in the room, this will make this thing flash, and you can hook it up to a softbox or anything, and you don't need a hot shoe or a stupid flash trigger to take a picture with a pocket camera. You can do professional flash pictures with a pocket camera. Now, the only caveat here is you cannot do it outside because when there's too much light, the photocell won't sense a flash going off, unfortunately. So you got to do it kind of indoors, usually in a studio situation. And one bit of advice here, don't have the flash aiming straight forward because then you're just going to get a deer in the headlights flash look. Use your finger and tilt the flash up so it's aiming straight up at the ceiling. Then all it's going to do is trigger the bigger flash, but it's not going to light up your subject. That's kind of important to remember. Let's see what we can get, what kind of cool pictures we can get with three little tiny pocket cameras doing a pro off-camera photo shoot. All right, here we go. Let's start with a little Sony a5100. This is what it looks like without a flash. And now I'm going to pop open a little flash down there and we'll take a picture with a flash. Nice. Yep. Works flawlessly. Speaking of non-high-speed sync, this flash, the AD100, is only being used at 1/256th power. That's like as low as it goes in power. That's pretty amazing. Wow, look at that. Okay, now let's use a little Sony RX100 pocket camera with the flash on. Okay, so this is what it looks like without a flash. And there you go, RX100 with a studio flash. Little pocket camera triggering a softbox. And now I'm going to use a little Lumix GM1. This is what it looks like without a flash. Bam. Bam! Bam! Once again, this is what it looks like without a flash, and this is with. Remember, this is lit up by the softbox, not the little flash on top of the camera. And you can use any lens you want and get as blurry of a background as you want. So there you go. You can definitely take off-camera flash professional looking pictures with a softbox and everything with a pocket camera that has no hot shoe. Isn't that cool? As long as the photocell is aiming at the flash, you're good. And a really good way to do this is to just walk around holding the flash in your hand like this. And look at this. It's only like 12 inches or 18 inches from the flash. That's definitely going to trigger. So you can walk around indoors and just take flash pictures all you want with no hot shoe. Like you could put this flash on the flip and then hold this like this and walk around and still take professional flash pictures with a softbox because the photocell is literally still aiming at the camera and it's only like 18 inches away. So here you go. I got a big softbox. I'm walking around and I can take flash pictures with a softbox with no hot shoe. That is so cool, huh? I love to tinker and I like to share this stuff with you. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.